This is Sigurd, the emblem of the Holy War and your second emblem. He grants units amazing mobility and AoE options. He's available from chapter 3 through 10 and from 18 until endgame, making him one of the most available emblems. Sigurd's passive stat bonuses are dexterity, defense, build, and move, though often the only one that really matters is the bonus move. Sigurd's engage attack override is amazing. It's a 100% accurate nuke that hits a contiguous line of enemies. This can be used with swords or lances, but lances are often better because of the higher might. I'd recommend forging a Silver Great Lance early on to maximize your one-shot potential. Sigurd's engage skill Gallop is also really good, giving you +5 move to most units and +7 to calves, which gives you an absolutely crazy movement range. Now let's talk about Sigurd's sync skills. Cancer allows you to move 2 spaces after completing your action, and this is an amazing positioning skill for hit and run attacks and is very useful to inherit. Momentum gives you +1 attack for every square you have moved, which can be a lot of damage for its low SP cost, but it does not have much late game potential, so it can be a waste of SP. Headlong Rush gives you freeze immunity, which is only situationally useful. And now his inheritable skills. Hit +10 through 30 gives you additional accuracy, but the cost becomes a bit high at higher levels. It's often cheaper and more effective just to inherit Divine Pulse or to rely on weapon engraves and forges. Lance Power can give a lot of damage in its upper ranks, but is relatively expensive and it competes with other options such as Lunar Brace. And now his engaged weapons. Rider's Bane is surprisingly strong and very light. It's much better compared to the normal Rider's Bane that you can buy or forge. The Brave Lance is fairly bad because it's inaccurate and cannot be engraved like the normal Brave Lance. The Tearfang is a strong sword with bonus resistance, a lot of might, and low weight, but by the time you get it, it's probably outshined by your normal weapons. Is doing Sigurd's Paralog worth it? The enemy levels are low, so the XP isn't great, and the main benefits are Cancer Plus and Momentum Plus, which are nice but not that impactful, so it can be skipped. Overall, Sigurd is an amazing emblem who has a ton of availability, good skill inherits, a useful engage attack, and is one of the only sources of additional move in this game. Cancer can be a good inherit on many early game characters, and his Rider's Bane is also useful early, but most of his weapons become less useful in the late game. Override is a great AoE attack, though its utility is highly dependent on getting one-shots. I would recommend using him on a Lance user and forging a Silver Great Lance early on to take advantage of the high might with Override. I give Sigurd an always use him out of 10, even if you don't have a good combat unit to use him on, you can just throw him on anyone to give him Cancer. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more Fire Emblem Engage Emblem guides, please subscribe and see you in the next one, bye.